Nidalee is probably going to be safe top there. They pinged her. They saw Nunu coming from the forest. And wow, look at that ward cover there. Wards and traps everywhere.
Yeah, it looks like Annie is waiting for her stun up, possibly for Nunu to come around. She does not want to use that right now, obviously, and also to save herself as well. She can use that to get away and use it as an escape, so she doesn't have to expend flash. And looks like Janna and Vayne are kind of like, I don't want to leave my turret right now. Really, there's no reason. They have no minion wave. Looks like they will begin to move up now. Jarvan and Nidalee up top, just kind of farming back and forth. Nothing big happened there. And we do see in mid that Alistar soaking up XP, not really serving a purpose for Brand. He's kind of, you know, that lane presence once again, as I've said before, but he just wants that XP. He hasn't gotten a kill in a little bit of time, and you don't want to fall behind.
And he is rotating around top now. They could go for a dive against Jarvan here. Alistar does have his ulti up, and he can just take so much tower damage with his ulti up, but he chooses not to. He is going for his blue buff, but it's not up at the moment. He should be aware of that. Maybe he has a timer for it. They expect it back soon, but nope. So while Alistar's setting up there, let's have a quick look at what's going on bot lane. Vayne is actually dares to go out a little bit. Oh, Brand is coming top lane as well. So Jarvan really in trouble now. Alistar going all the way around, using his ultimate to take all that tower damage. So much damage put on Jarvan. It wasn't enough. Let's see, bottom there's the fight. Oh, nice positioning. Yes,
wow,
Candy Panda waiting
jump
for the flash until after the jump. So great play there as well. Gets out safe. That's, you know, that's one of the strengths of Tristana. That jump has a really far range. And oh yeah, Jarvan sticking around. No, Jarvan did not stick around the tower. They took the tower. Yes. Yeah, that tower was just doomed after Jarvan had to go back.
Yeah, very nice job there. Bottom, and Nunu could have taken a little bit more time. Vayne and Janna were both pushed up very far. Could have pulled out that Tristana rocket jump, and obviously she's not going to get the cooldown. Nobody was really near death, so that would have been the perfect time to go in there. You know, you wouldn't have been able to do much. You could have gotten the crescendo from Sona. Her ultimate makes everybody kind of dance for a second, do their own little thing, and you know, that was very well played by Candy Panda, not expending her escape ability.
Oh, yeah.
So obviously, as I said before, don't have to expend the summoner spell, and that's really the situation you want to be in. A good lane push right now, however, by XAN on bottom, trying to force these minions into the turret, but they're kind of keeping it right there. A very nice job of not moving backwards. Nidalee and Jarvan kind of button heads up top, doing a little bit of damage to each other. And we're going to see the lanes pretty much calm right now, but Alistar is waiting patiently and trying to get that in there. A very nice headbutt, going for the pulverize. No, a very nice attack. He still has pulverize as well, and it is going to be enough damage to take down the darkness, and he will go down right there. He tries to condemn Tristana off of him, but it was not enough. There were just too many and too much, and that would be another kill. 5-2 now in favor of Game as they continue this match quite strong against XAN after coming off a loss. XAN coming off the win.
Maybe XAN really need a Mordekaiser, who knows? And Nunu coming around, sorry about that. Nunu coming around the bushes now, but does not try to push against Brand. Brand a little bit low on mana, probably not too much damage output that he pull out right now. He flashes out, gets out of absolute zero, but he has Ignite on him and he goes down. Wow, that was well played by Axion and Radiant right here. But at bottom lane at the same time, I guess that was yet another Alistar gank, and yes, Tristana just taking him down.
Yeah, very nice job there. Another turret in favor of Game. A little global gold for their entire team, and they will be able to move on with that one. Right now, it's 18,004 to 16,900.
Wow.
And 2 Gs in gold divided by 5, or somebody else is obviously getting some more of that with the kills. We have a 4-1 Tristana, not the one you want to be feeding, the heavy carry of the game for Game. And the only one to rebuttal that is all ones down the board. It's Annie with 1, Nunu with 1, and Janna with 1. And Janna, it's, you know, it's kind of going to help her, but to go to Annie or somebody else, it definitely would be more of a help.
Yes, yes, and Candy Panda is their star player as well. That's definitely not the player you want to feed here. So this is going good for Game, I have to say, and this is actually making me quite happy. I mean, Game did lose that first game to CLG, and they are considered the weaker American team in this group, but who knows, who knows? Maybe they're just finding their stride right now.
Brand looking to dive that tower, something you have to be very aware of when you're Brand. A Blaze will draw aggro from that tower. Not a lot of people know it. It's a 4.5 second burn, and if you run into the tower with that range, you'll be like, wait, why is it on me? Oh, just because I set 4 people on fire. And there's one right there, the pillar, and he almost hits the seer. That would have been very nice, and definitely the ultimate initiation that they would require to take down Annie right there. I'm going to check it, and she almost has Tibbers, about 20 seconds left on that. So you can see everybody converging to mid here, gathering together. Vayne is going to guard that bottom and kind of try and grab those minions, and it looks like they will start to come into mid here. Annie possibly getting her spells ready to drop Tibbers. It looks like they're backing off, though. This turret will go down, the third and final outer turret, and now into those second outer turrets. And we're going to have to see what Games can do now, as they are playing very aggressive inside the jungle, and it looks like they may meet XAN in the jungle right now. They may have seen Tristana go into the bush. Do they have control over this? They're a little bit spread out here. It looks like Jarvan is just going to go ahead and run by. The Seer was missed, so nobody was stunned. No real initiation on that one. It looks like the ultimate right across the wall, and it's only going to go through the minions. Very unfortunate. Vayne was very smart on that to run away. Great job by Darkness, and they are forced to move out. Annie definitely with her ultimate up, and she does have that stun around her waist, looking to pop up Alistar. Not really one you want to initiate on, but they may have to anyways. It looks like they will let him be for now, knowing the team is there, obviously having and saving enough mana for his ultimate. A very good decision by both teams. Alistar knowing he had enough to fight, XAN knowing they weren't really in the position to.
And they are just turning around again. The moment it looked like Games were running, now they turn around again. Again, pushing you back now. Tristana constantly attacking people during that fight and getting 2 of them down to half health. And after that, XAN just couldn't continue pushing, and they may just have to give a Dragon to Game here, especially since Game have that insane damage output from Tristana, and there's not really much that they can do to, XAN can do to stop them, and they're not even trying it, they're just giving the Dragon to Game. And you have to realize that the Dragon means experience and gold, but it also means one more thing. These teams all time their Dragons. So when the Dragon dies, they write down when it will spawn again. And that's a bit of information that XAN don't have, or don't have as precisely as Game. So Game can set up for the next Dragon and can just kind of snowball from there, chaining Dragon after Dragon. And I know that Nif is a pretty good support player, so he would be the one to do the timing. And I would expect them to set up for the next Dragon and just take it away again. They are now 2.4 gold ahead, and oh, Candy Panda getting a little trouble there, but flashes out. It should be fine. No, he didn't flash, he just jumped, didn't he? Yeah, his flash is still on cooldown, so he's fine. He didn't lose anything there.
Yeah, very nice job, just kind of utilizing his abilities to get away. And no reason to overuse your spells. Everybody pretty much spread out back into their regular lanes for XAN right now, just trying to get their farm on. Not too much pushing going on by Gamed, and this is kind of a risky part of being able to push the lane so quickly, is you have to be up in the face of the other team the entire time, and they're going to be allowed to farm, and they're going to start catching up. So you definitely have to start playing more aggressive. You definitely have to start, you know, initiating fights. They don't have a Dragon to initiate on. It's still really low for anything to happen at Baron. A lot of people are still under 10. It's not really an option whatsoever. But we do see Nunu kind of setting up in the bush here. Oracles have already been grabbed. That Oracle Elixir allows them to grab those not grab wards, allows them to take out the enemy wards in the jungle rather. And it really helps with the control. As we said all week, all day long, and almost we're going to say it probably all weekend long as well, wards are the investment that you need to win games.
Yes. Alistar there could have been ripe for the picking. There was no one from his team around, 3 from Team XAN, but they didn't see who was around or not, so they didn't go for it. Oh, Annie should have seen Alistar there, and she knows